Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Earth and Stin. And in this episode, we are going to be talking very briefly about small wins and the importance of embracing small wins, acknowledging small wins, and really celebrating your small wins, man. First of all, this journey is hard. It's not easy trying to be successful. It's not easy going after what it is that you love, because you're going to get knocked down and you have to go through trials and tribulations and just, so much endurance. And so when you have those small little spurts of light and you step into that space where you're like, okay, this is actually working to some degree. I'm doing something right. Celebrate that, celebrate that. And I think validation, man, it's so bad to be a person who needs so much validation from other people. I think when it comes to your success and everything that you want to do in your life, it's so important that you celebrate you. And I think the biggest thing too, you guys, is energy is so reciprocal. And I know that we talk about it, but I don't really think a lot of people understand it. Like I said, a lot of this is just meme reiteration, if I'm being honest. And I think that, when we talk about energy, what you give yourself, what you're putting in you, and, what's going on internally is what's going to be a direct proportion of what's going on externally. So if you're celebrating yourself, you're motivating yourself, then other people are going to be inspired to, give that same energy to you. You know what I mean? And it's not always about the actions of others. Like I said, we can never truly be responsible for the behaviors of others or even lack thereof, But it is so important to just be in a space where you're right with yourself and you celebrate yourself. You know what I mean? Have your moment, and then, be out here in the world, announce it to the world, and step into that space and enjoy it with, share your success with other people. But get right with you, and don't get me wrong. I don't think that there's anything wrong with having people to celebrate you. I tell you guys this all the time, collaboration is important, and it definitely is something that, I had to grow into, because I've always kind of been a loner, and I've always been the type of person who preferred to stand on my own. But, it's nice to have collaboration and to work with other people and to rely on other people to create something amazing and to push the vision forward. And so that's always needed. But yeah, you gotta celebrate yourself, and you have to be self-motivated, and you have to be proud of yourself, because I think oftentimes we're just so many people are just working so hard and you're persevering, but at the end of the day it's I want to know that something's working, right? And so just any spurt of light that you get from just your return on your investments, any recognition is nice. So just, definitely take time to acknowledge those small wins. This episode is super, super short. I'm not even going to call this an episode. I just wanted to get on here and validate that. I wanted to validate that if somebody's out there and they're like, man, I worked really hard and I got this, but to other people, it may not seem, like it's so much, or it may not seem, you know what I mean? And it's just so important that you get so excited about your stuff, because let me just say this. I talk about energy and those things, but people are literally only going to take you as serious as you take yourself. So if you're passionate about what it is that you do, you're passionate about whatever you got going on, other people are going to be attracted to that passion, and they're going to want to contribute that same energy into whatever it is that you're doing. Now, if you're going after whatever you do and you're going after it timidly, you're lazy, you're inconsistent, people aren't really gonna put forth their best foot forward. You know what I mean? It's you have people. And if you ever notice, like I told you guys, I've had a bunch of jobs and I'm very observant. If you notice, what I've noticed at least is when people are passionate about their company and their brand, they have people who want to work for them, and they're showing up, and they're just as passionate about it because they understand it, and it's a clear vision, and there's excitement there, But you have people who are like, okay, yeah, I really want to do this, but all right, we're going to do this one day, and they're not showing up, you know what I mean? They're completely unreliable. Then other people are going to be like, okay, well, when you really need me to do this, I'm not going to do it because you don't even care, and how can you blame them? And so, yeah, I'm just validating that. This is just a little PSA to celebrate the small wins. And I hope everybody's having a great day.